Today we're gonna do a completely normal and regular Cubs rebuild. We're just gonna do a realistic rebuild, nothing out of the ordinary. Alright, let me sort. Shit. God damn it. I just released the whole 40-man roster. I am never playing MLB The Show with my penis again. So I released everyone. I'm gonna do a new rebuild. Let's lay out the rules. First off, I can only add players to the 40-man roster that are over 25 or at least have 1 day of MLB service.
Starting pitcher Chris Flexen, starting pitcher Walker Powell, starting pitcher Grant Kipp.
Now, since I don't have any organizational options, and you need at least 5 starting pitchers for an MLB roster, I have to sign a couple. The rules for this is it has to be the same or lower overall than my lowest rated player at that position, which is Grant Kipp at 59 overall. Also, the 25 and up rule, along with the MLB service time rule, applies.
I decided to sign 25-year-old Ray Key and 26-year-old Cole Percival. Now onto relievers. I had Trevor Richards, Rand Hughes, Chris Clark, Brad Keller, Ben Leeper, Will Jensen, Chris Cat. I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'm just going to leave it. Then I changed Cade Horton to starting pitcher because in reality he is, so. I add Phil Bickford, a closer, and another closer, Ben Heller, to the roster too.
Now for catchers, I had Reese McGuire. Reese McGuire.
Next I had catcher Carlos Perez, and first baseman BJ Murray Jr., first baseman Hayden McGeary, second baseman Nicky Lopez, second baseman Hayden Cantrell, third baseman Chase Strumpf.
I don't have a shortstop, so I have to dip into the free agency pool.
Then I had Jordan Nwogu, left fielder, and left fielder Andy Gorilla, I don't know how to say that. Center fielder Christian Franklin, right fielder Travis Jankowski, and 24-year-old right fielder Alexander Canario, who qualifies due to his MLB service time. For shortstop, I signed Cole Tucker and Kevin Smith. Then to fill up the 40-man, I had catcher Caleb Knight, and right fielder Darius Hill, left fielder Parker Chambers, and right fielder Felix Stevens.
But that only leaves us at 32 out of 40, so I decide to add our top prospects who we can't call up until the second half.
First, we had third baseman Matt Shaw, starting pitcher Cade Horton, catcher Moses Ballesteros, second baseman James Triantos, center fielder Ismael Mena, starting pitcher Matthew Thompson, and finally starting pitcher Brandon Birdsell.
Now it's time to fill the 40-player hole in our organization. I'm not going to name every minor league signing, but I will put a time lapse with every signing. I'll also go over the main ones. We also can't call any of these guys up until the second half. First signing is Sixto Sanchez, Alheris Montero, Bubba Thompson, Yeri Rodriguez, Julio Pablo Martinez, Osiris Johnson, Cannon Smith and Jigba, I don't know, and Brent Honeywell Jr. Now it's time for the first game of the spring. Whoa, we lost 8-1. Well, we're going 162 in the regular season, right? As you can tell, we have an elite rotation. Number 1, 60 overall, Chris Flexen. Number 2, Walker Powell at 60 overall. 3, Grant Kipp at 59. Ray Key at 4 at 59. And Cole Percival at 59 again. We only have 1 lefty. This is going to be an elite team. I'm predicting 162-0. Well, anyway, let's skip to the regular season. Due to Gage Workman being a Rule 5 draft pick, we couldn't release him. So instead, we had to trade him. And out of it, we have some intriguing deals, but we overall get Shelby Miller, a former Cub. He played, I think, 3 games. I don't have a script on my screen right now, so I don't know exactly. Shelby Miller gives a much-needed boost to his elite bullpen. He'll also be a good rental for any team seeking the playoffs, which we will not be sniffing anywhere anytime soon. Anyway, let's get to game 1 of this 162 win, 0 loss campaign. I play a lot as BJ Murray Jr. because, I don't know. In his first at-bat, I lace a double for his first ever MLB hit. And for the rest of the game, nothing. I just ground out and fly out the whole time. But in the 9th, a tense situation arises. Bases loaded, 2 outs, bottom of the 9th, close game, down 9-1. Kevin Smith up to bat. And you want to know what he does? It's a line drive double. No. He lines out. Dodgers win. We take it up the butt like a good girl. Yeah. Not fun. But surely we don't get swept, right? After figuring out who our daddies were, we then lose 3 of 4 against the Diamondbacks. And we also claim Lake Bashar, I'm assuming it's Bashar, turn him into a starting pitcher, and then get swept by the A's. So you can tell this team is really elite. To make space for Bashar, we optioned Grant Kipp. I also sent Chris, however you say that last name, outright to AAA, which means he's not on the 40-man anymore. We win the first game against the Padres somehow, which gives me some hope, and then we lose the next 2. And then somehow I forget to do my first scouting project, so we lose a week on vital scouting. Now it's time to face our owners, the Dodgers. And, well, let's say our elite bullpens close the game out for us. My finger hurts because when I slammed my desk thing, I punched my computer on accident, so now that hurts. After this, I actually do my scouting assignment the day I was supposed to do it, so we actually didn't lose a week this time. Bases loaded, 2 outs, Cole Tucker up, and you obviously know what's gonna happen. He hits a fly ball. In mid-April, we win our first series, and we end the month at 7-24, on pace for 162-0.